All right, we have got a really vintage game here and a rare bird. Atari Gran Trak 10. This is, I don't know, I think it's 1974 maybe, or 75 at the latest. We're talking really early for video games. And it is rough, but what do you expect? This is another one that I bought at a USAA auction, and it's another one that I haven't tested since '02. It says monitor comes up, no game. But I think I put a different board in it since that was written, so we'll plug it in and see what happens. I don't know. I haven't plugged it in since '02. This came from if I remember right, one of those Pinball Expo auctions that USAA did in the late 90s. It was great because I would go to that auction with a big truck. Well, I owned a big truck back then. And there was somebody that would just always bring these old black and white video games to a pinball auction, and nobody there wanted them. So I'd buy all of them and get them for pennies. Well, I mean, $5, $20, stuff like that, because just nobody else wanted them. They were there for pinball. Let me show you in the back here, and then we'll plug it in. It's got a real interesting looking monitor in it. I don't know if that's a Wells, but boy, talk about an early Wells if it is. And look at this old Atari logo. That shows you how old this is. That's an early logo. Doesn't have a date on it. There's the board. Shoot, I don't have my flashlight in my pocket. But yeah, it's got, I think these microcontroller, if that's what that is right there on that little daughter board. Very early game board. All right, let's see if we've got a cord with a, oh great, doesn't have a plug on it. Well, I can stick them in the outlet. We'll try just sticking it in. Oh, and look, the cabinet is falling apart back here. It has been like this for 20 some years, and I've moved it several times. So I don't know how many more moves it has left in it, but it seems to still, the rest of the cabinet's solid except for that section right there. So I think it'd still make it home with you, and then you can reinforce this or, do what you got to do. But I think it's still restorable. Oh, it's got the Atari logo facing back on that light, the marquee light. Interesting. Never noticed that before. All right, so let's pull our extension over here. I'm gonna have to set this phone down for a second, and I will plug those wires into this extension, and then I'll plug the extension in, so that way I'm not risking killing myself. If I can pull this off. Okay. I don't know if that'll stay or not. The cord, of course, is moving, so it'll probably come undone, but let's try it. Here we go. Hey, it worked. Oh, marquee's lit. Oh, we got lights on the game board. Wow, they had LED, some kind of LEDs there. Monitor, we got net glow. Oh, flat line. Bummer. Oh, let's try coining it up before it. Yeah, start thing doesn't flash. Okay. All right, well, some signs of life at least. Could be worse. You're gonna have your work cut out for you, but this is a rare game. It's probably worth investing some time and money into. Looks like it came from Canada, the distributors, Canadian distributor. Okay. Interesting, the cabinet's not cheap. I mean, this is Formica they used on the side. They even have Formica on the top here. and Formica on the front, so that's why it kept looking nice. Interesting wood grain pattern here that Atari was really in love with in the early 70s. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's something interesting. I don't know if I've seen another Atari game with a stick shift where one of the gears is reverse. I mean, usually it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So, man, makes me wish I could drive this, because I don't think I've ever seen a racing game with reverse on it. I like the score descriptions here. License revoked, backseat driver, good, excellent, real pro. That's cool. Looks like Southern Music is in Calgary. Oh, and I would also bet that if you took this little plastic plate off, that there's a coin slot there. I've seen some of these early Atari and Key Games control panels where you drop the coin in right in the middle of the panel. So I'll bet you they covered it up there and then put a different coin door on. But that's just my hunch. So that's it. Thanks for watching.